And it was the best investment I ever made in my life.
And before we move on with the rest of this video, if you're someone that wants help, maybe you feel like you're stuck in a weight loss plateau as a type 1, you don't know what you need to do to start to lose weight, or maybe you're stuck having fluctuating blood sugar levels when you're working out, when you're not working out, and you just want more control overall, whatever it is, I'm going to drop a link down below where you guys can click that and book a time for us to talk to see if we can help you to kind of get over some of those hurdles and move yourself in the right direction. So Izzy, why don't we just start off? Why don't you talk about where you're from, what it is that you do, what type of diabetes you have, and how you manage your diabetes overall.
Okay, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm 35 years old. I've had type 1 diabetes since I was 22 months old. And I'm a electrician apprentice, so I'm learning how to be an electrician basically.
Awesome.
Um, those two things don't go together very well, but I'm managing it now, so it's pretty
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's me.
That's awesome. Awesome. And I know when we started, you were saying, how busy you are with the schooling, the things that you were doing as well with your electrician work and putting it all together. And before we started working together for yourself, with everything you had going on, what made you decide to want to reach out? Like, what was going on with your diabetes, your fitness, and your overall health at that time?
So when I turned 35 years old in November, I was like, something has to change. I had gained like, I don't know, like 40 pounds in like a matter of a year. And it didn't make sense to me because I was doing this electrical work and I was working, I was doing more physical movement than I had ever done.
Mm-hmm.
And my A1C was, I think, in the eights. And I was just like, man, I'm getting older. I need something to change. This is not, I've been in the eights, nines. I've been to A1C at 12. Like something has to change, otherwise, like in 15 years, I'm going to be in a nursing home, like where I work, because I can't
Right.
walk. I can't, my kidneys are shutting down because, you know, nothing is working anymore for me.
Right. Right.
So
So
that's
for you, is
when you had actually reached out to me like in
yeah.
August.
Yeah.
And I don't think I was ready then. I was working two jobs. I was
Yeah.
still like really deep in my apprenticeship and like only thinking about that. And like, I don't think I was ready.
Yeah. And what do you feel like pushed you to be in a position where you felt like now's the time and you were ready to go?
Just like turning 35. I mean, everybody says like if you turn 25, 35, 45, 40, 50, those are like those years where you're like thinking about your life. And in a way, they're
Mm.
not wrong. Like I started thinking like, man, I'm getting older. I
Yeah.
wake up in the morning, my back cracks, I don't feel so good. Like,
Yeah.
and then the weight gain too is like, I don't mind having a little extra weight on me, but
Mhm.
like how quickly that happened, I was like, oh, I don't like this. Something's going on with
Yeah.
me that I can stop and I can fix. I just couldn't figure out how to do it myself, basically.
Got you. Got you. And since us connecting, and you're right, we did reach out around the August mark, and then you went through what you went through there, realized now is the time to kind of get rolling there. Since starting what we've done, what have you noticed in terms of what's happened with your diabetes, your fitness? And I know you said you were up about 40 pounds there. Why don't you talk a little bit about kind of the results that you've noticed so far? And I know we've been working together for
Yeah,
about 3 months.
yeah, three. I think it's about 3 months now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I started, we started, I think, in like the end of November,
Yeah.
and in October, I had just gotten an insulin pump. So I
Yeah.
already knew like the insulin pump was gonna help me a little bit, and
Yeah.
it did. So 2 days after we started together, my A1C was a 7.9.
Yeah.
So obviously, that was like a lot of the insulin pump and the CGM helping me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I also still felt like really out of control with my blood
Mm-hmm.
sugars.
Mm-hmm.
So I started at a 7.9 with you basically, and now I'm at a 6.7. It's crazy to see like I'll talk to you and we'll do a couple tests, and then all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden like a couple days later things like even out.
Yeah.
Like I tell you right now, like my blood sugar is at 100% for the last 24 hours just today.
Amazing.
Like
Amazing.
I've I've never had anything like that before in my life. This is three
Amazing.
months. I mean, this was happening within the first 2 weeks of us working together.
Right.
So my A1C is 6.7. I started going to the gym. I was going to the gym very inconsistently before I met you, and
Mhm.
didn't know what to do in the gym. Didn't know how to do it. Sometimes I'm still unsure, but every time I ask you, you always say like, take a video,
Yeah.
show me, or I
Yeah.
just rewatch your videos that you sent me, and I get it. So I've
Yeah.
lost 20 pounds, almost 20 pounds, like 19 pounds, even
Awesome.
with um, I've had two setbacks in the last month, so
Mhm.
I'm still losing because I pay attention to my nutrition, the
Yeah.
vitamins that you've given me, like even the vitamins in itself, like I take them in the morning. I don't feel as tired, and I know that has a lot to do with the diabetes too, being in control and the working out and doing all that stuff. But like now, I even got my girlfriend doing it, and she's gonna start working out, and she's taking a few of those vitamins, and
Yeah.
like it's like getting your life on track.
Absolutely. No, that's amazing. Is again, it's a proud coach moment for me because again, I know where you were starting from. I could tell, like, and we said this when we started, like that you've got, what it takes in here in terms of heart. It's just a matter of kind of having things laid out for you a little bit better. So you knew exactly what you need to do to get to where you wanted to go. And I know we're just getting started here. We obviously have more time in terms of what we're going to do, but I thought it was important to get your story out and just kind of, because it's super inspiring to see where you've come from and, where you are right now in such a short period of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Like I'm not gonna lie, I told you this earlier. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
You gotta pay attention to yourself. You gotta pay attention to your body. You gotta start understanding. I've had diabetes for 33 years of my life. Like even then, like I never really paid attention to myself like I do now. And just
Absolutely.
maybe it's just having you like there, and you don't bother me too much. You're not, on my back. Me and
Yeah.
you both are kind of like, if I need you, I'm gonna hit you up. If you want to talk today, or if you have a little time, you're gonna hit me up. And it's like, that's cool with me because I'm self motivated. I'm gonna do it without needing somebody telling me to do it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, so I don't know. It's just I lost my train of thought, but it's just
Hey, you're
you
good.
know
You're definitely good.
yeah. So it's just I don't know. It's just cool. It's cool to see. This whole thing is just amazing. Like
Awesome.
you are, you just don't even know. Like you're intelligent. Like and you've given it to all these type 1 diabetics
Yeah.
that need your help, and that's like the coolest thing ever to me.
I
Like
appreciate
one day
appreciate.
I probably would want to do that too
Yeah,
if I can get it down packed like you.
100%, and
But
you're
yeah,
already there. You're already there, which is awesome, and you get yourself there for sure. And I know your goal. I know you gained the 40 pounds when you first started, and now I mean you're pretty much halfway down from where that was, and now you're down to 20. We take off another 20 with where you're going to go there in the next little bit. But how do you feel? In terms of what you've done, how do you feel with the investment that you've made for yourself so far?
man, it was the best investment I ever made in my life. Like I told
Awesome.
you, and I'm proud of it. Like my mom helped me with the investment of the money. So like she paid the
Hmm.
full price, and I've been paying her back slowly,
Hmm.
and I've actually almost paid her back. So I
Amazing.
was like, Mom, I think I want to do this again.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh yeah, you are doing it again, like for sure, like we're doing it again, like if we have to make another deal,
Yeah.
like we're gonna do this again. Like he's amazing. I even
Awesome.
have her watching some of your stuff, like, and she's not a diabetic at all, like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
every chance I get, I'll tell somebody like, check this guy out. He's helped
Yeah.
me. Like he's changed my life basically.
Oh man,
So
that means a lot. That means a lot. I appreciate you, and again, it makes it easier as a coach too when you have someone that you're motivated yourself. These are things that you're dedicated is a better word because anyone can be motivated, but you've been through some stuff these last 2 weeks as well in terms of getting that in check with the little bit of leg pain that you had there. Now it's better, but even still, like you mentioned, you're still on the right track. You still have lost the 19. You're still A1C still going down, which is phenomenal as well. So I tip my hat to you.
Thank
You
you.
know,
Thank you. Yeah.
and
I would say to anyone, like, invest your money in, if you want to invest your money in something good, invest it. If you're type 1 diabetic, even I think you coach type 2s too, right?
yeah, mainly type ones and some type twos. Yeah, mainly type
Yeah.
ones.
So even
Yeah,
then, like, if you have room, like, invest your money in this because it's like total, it's 100% worth it. No,
man.
200% worth it.
I appreciate you, Izzy. I mean, again, I'm excited to see where we go here again next 3 months, getting you all the way down to your goal and taking things to the next level for you. Is there anything else that you want to add to anything that we talked about here today?
uh, I guess just like what I've learned is like it's okay not to be perfect, you know? Like I was
Mhm.
so stuck on being like, why is my blood sugar staying like perfect?
Yeah,
Type 1 diabetic, like that's it's gonna happen, you know? And like that's one
absolutely.
of the things you've helped me with is like just understanding like it's okay. Like
Yeah.
just watching your videos, you can see like he's like a human, like it's okay, you
Yeah.
know? So
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I think that's cool. Something that I
Hey,
want to give you kudos for. Like you show the world, like it's okay. You're human. Like you're this bodybuilder dude that has a good A1C and like your diabetes under control. And to me, in the beginning, it looked like you just knew what to do.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like you're human too, and like any human can do this.
Yeah, absolutely,
So,
absolutely. I love that, Isabel, and of course, like you mentioned, like diabetes is not going to be a perfect thing, but it's one of those things where we show up every day, and when you have the right path, it just helps you to kind of get where you are to where you want to go a little bit more efficiently, but also giving yourself grace along that path to know it's okay to make mistakes. Just about
yeah,
learning and growing along the way to dive deeper into yourself, right?
right, right, right.
Awesome, awesome. But I appreciate you, Isabel. I know that whoever sees this video is definitely going to help them to put the pieces together, inspire them some more. So I appreciate you being on today, and I'm looking forward to us crushing this some more and getting you all the way down to your
Yeah,
goal.
yeah. I
Yeah,
appreciate you, Coach. Thank you, thank
of
you.
course. Appreciate you too. Appreciate you too. Have yourself a good weekend, and we'll talk here again next week. Get things rolling.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, I got you.
See you later.
Okay. See you later. All right, I hope what you guys saw here was valuable. I hope it was inspiring. And if you're someone that maybe you want the most value that I can bring for you, I promise you it's not going to be in a video. It's going to be by us working together and showing you how you can execute this for yourself. So if you're someone that wants more guidance on executing this so you can get past a weight loss plateau, start dropping weight, start putting on muscle, start getting better control over the blood sugars. Again, I'm going to drop a link down below where you can find a time for us to talk so we can see what we can do to help you take things to the next level there. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.